I wasn't going to go out and shoot a haggis today for dinner anyway. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I've just started recording on that as well, so that's a good way to start a recording.
That's a good way to start.
That's
So,
a cracking
Ed,
start.
this is
hello
not the
everybody.
time.
I don't.
Geddy
Howdy.
just started trying to go there at the start when you said that.
This is Geddy's cue. Sorry, continue.
This is when Geddy decides to start acting like Sean and play up.
He knows we're talking about him as well. His ears are twitching him when we mention his name.
So, where we last left off, you guys had found your way to the small mining village that was essentially destroyed. Fucked, yes. Shrouded by like magical darkness and clouds, all that stuff. You were greeted by nothing but ruin and fire and death. On closer inspection from some of you, you've seen the once what you assume to be once vibrant bodies that would have been just mere hours ago drained and sapped of all life, and through magical not magical means, but an innate magical understanding, some of you were able to see where the life essence of these bodies were going, and found yourself face to face with the Nightwalker. After a few harrowing battles, well, I won't even say harrowing, to be honest, you guys absolutely pissed that battle against him.
Kicked his ass.
It was like a turn and a half, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was basically everybody got 2 turns. That was it.
I only got one. I was at the bottom of the initiative. I never got to my second turn.
Yeah, I did fuck all.
You got to heal people or do something.
Maybe.
Anywho, you guys beat the Nightwalker. Even though it tried its best to kill you, just wasn't good enough. And after the battle happened, a known ally, Dane Starfell, came down. He heard his name being called about half an hour before it from somebody. And
Forgot about that.
I actually just checked the recording the other day because I need to put up a load of stuff for the OneDrive, and I got to that bit when I was like resetting up the computer and all that. I got to that bit and just absolutely giggled myself because it was like the plan was always that he would only appear when you guys got really bad, and then the fact that you went and done that, you called on him after you'd already taken him to half, like below half health. It was like, well, this is going to look really silly then. This worked in my favour. But yeah, after the battle, there was a sort of black ichor left in the place of where the creature fell, and Neva got a sense of...
Sorry, I just said yay.
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 It seems though you can't say anything from that. You couldn't say anything the last time. You can get all the
Yeah.
words out that you need to this week. Yeah, Neva got a sensation to go and poke her hand into the ichor, and ended up pulling out a few gifts for the group, but also a gift for herself. A very flash, very dark looking crossbow.
It's fucking cool. I just read about it again there.
Yeah, and the crossbow sort of linked with Neva's mind and told her one word, condemn her. And as she told the group that, Emrys decided to try and do, what was it, speak with the undead, was it?
Speak with dead, yeah.
Speak with dead, sorry, yeah. And he ended up seeing the, well, I think Ramallah, you connected to him as well, didn't you?
I think I. Oh God. Yeah, I think I was telepathically talking to him.
Yeah, I think you
Emrys-
connected to him and then we showed it through your hand or something like that, didn't we?
Yes, using minor illusion, we used
Yeah.
it like a
A video
like a wee
projector.
Like a
projector.
twin.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Emrys had the visions, then you mind linked, and then you made it a projector, so it was like a twin link spell type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cool, cool.
and you guys seen what appeared to be a gentleman from a long time ago, a warrior of sorts in battles and fights and whatnot, being sent to the all familiar cave and touching a strange object within the cave, and he and a group of other warriors surrounded by darkness were pulled into this strange abnormality with one of the people in the room, a strange looking wizard, protecting himself and closing up whatever this was. From there, Emrys showed an entity on the other side, corrupting and changing the warrior into what you guys just fought, being a Nightwalker. And that's where we left it off last week. You guys found your way back to the carriage, and your goats were fine.
Yay!
Yay!
For once, they did not die.
Yay.
Love it, love it.
Actually, go and roll me a Constitution saving throw, Robin. Let's see if they're. I'm only joking. I was going to leave that down to you, but
Don't you dare.
so I should actually change this to.
And we got
Yeah,
gold and something or other off of it.
You did. I cannot remember how much it was though.
It was like 4,000 and something.
8,000 GP, 1,700 platinum, which divided up to like 4,000 each. 4,000 odd each, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We split the money, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And-
Splitting the money.
Something I was forgetting about during the confrontation with the Nightwalker. Tokura showed himself, or he showed somebody else,
Oh yes.
calling upon the spirit within himself. He let forth the humanoid version of the guardian dragon spirit, Kazan Ryu, and he brought his form into the battle to give you guys a helping hand, or claw, or tail, or
Yay!
whatever way we're doing that.
I'd say it's more of a claw.
Or a talon, or a whatever.
A sharp, pointy thing.
Yeah,
On a
basically. And you now have a big, well, a Goliath-sized dragon man in the body of a average-sized human. A sort of like symbiotic relationship.
are venom.
Basically. Yes, so you guys jump back in the carriage. What would you like to do?
I think I said at the end of the last session, I literally sat next to Stormcrow and just passed out in the carriage.
Okay, so Takuda's passed out, sleeping. We could have that as a short rest for you while we're driving. I'm assuming we're driving back to the Citadel.
And Ramala started drinking. That's the last note I have in regards to the carriage. From
Well,
last
yeah,
session.
Ramal had a drink before he got back in the carriage.
That was
That's
But
his...
he
it.
just had a drink of whiskey, and then he was the last one in. He was kind of surveying the place and was feeling some type of way about it all. But he'll just come in quietly, join, and sit down, and not really say much, and let everyone else talk around him.
Okay.
Maybe
As-
just getting to know her crossbow.
Cuddling it like a baby and just sort of shh, shh, shh.
She's just sitting cross-legged with it in her lap, just like stroking it up and down its ridges and stuff.
Yeah. What about the crossbow? As you guys are start off to return back to the city, you just see Emrys with his new dire wolf walk through and go, "I need some time to myself. Come on, Fluffy," and wanders into his room with his new dog.
It's Fenrir.
It's now canon that it's Fluffy.
Yep.
Yep, it's
I
canon.
think he would choose that name anyway. I
I'm
think.
totally not texting Stuart right now.
I'm glad one of us is. Isn't.
If I get some abuse back from him, I swear to God, that dog, that thing has way become a fucking giant poodle, like giant puffed up and taken in at the sides and all that stuff. That is literally what this thing's like one of the dogs from the first Incredible Hulk movie, like the Eric Bana fucking shit from 20 years ago. So, if everybody wants to have a quick short rest, anything they need to do,
Don't know.
as an hour comes past and you guys find your way back into the city.
So with the level up, it's kind of healed all my HP, so I don't know how much I was down to.
Yeah.
Well, with the level up, we could just say that that was part of your short rest then.
Okay.
Just
Yay.
oh yeah, you guys leveled up as well. I remembered that. Even though I did literally say that about an hour ago to Robin, I should have remembered that. Yeah, because you had basically 3 sessions of fighting powerful creatures. Yeah, you got yourself a little level up from it.
Yeah.
And funny enough, the creatures, the Sahagwins, or whatever you call them, in my restart of Baldur's Gate 3, I actually fought them at one point as well.
Yay.
That was the first time I fought them. So I was like, so this is how these guys felt the other week.
Yeah.
So, returning back to the city, where is it you guys would like to go?
I mean, it's been a fucking long day, hasn't it?
Very.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I mean, we're still staying at the palace, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, for now.
I mean, it would make. I guess we would have to head back there and report what's happened and get some eyes shut.
Yeah. Debrief with the king, I think.
Yeah, we definitely should tell him what has happened.
Okay, can I get a... Listen, Tony, this is possible. That's actually possible that you could do that. That's not even the joke part of this. You've done it plenty of times before.
I just had a flashback to Shafrat's funeral.
Yeah, Shafrat's fucking eulogy, and the guy that created him
You
fell.
could have made it more peppy.
Right, yeah. It was, you just done it just to give us something to laugh about down the line, didn't you? That's what it was.
Set up
No.
another ongoing joke.
Can I get a survival check from somebody, please?
I can do it. I have a rather nice one. Add an extra guidance because we're thinking about where we're going. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So even though you guys were in a rush getting out of the city with the guide who you all left at the mine,
You told us he died.
yeah, but anyway, so. You can remember roughly what streets and that to go to. You can see the palace, like the way that the city is tiered, like with the lower part and then it gets higher. But you can sort of see the main streets. You managed to find your way back easy enough. The goats don't put up too much of a fight. They sort of lead you to where it is you're needing to go. And you find yourself back at the Astral Palace.
Where's Dane, by the way? Did he fly off ahead of us?
He flew
Yeah.
off ahead
Yeah.
of you.
Okay, yeah. So he's probably let them know that we're coming.
Yeah, as like you're coming up to it, you could see, like the way that the palace is set up. You see, like there's entrances, like caves and things like that, like for people that may be like flying dragons and whatnot into it. Like you see Astra, the gigantic size of her, just sort of above the palace gate, the doors, just sort of staring down at you all, just watching
She's
you
still
all.
giving me the death stare.
Let's see. Can I get an investigation check from anybody that wants to see it? Oh fuck!
Okay.
Wake up just for this one investigation.
18.
And I don't wake up enough and fall back asleep.
16.
Oh fuck! I accidentally rolled and I got a 22.
Oh, nice. She got a 7. She's not trying to hold it back. You could see she's still sort of very much on edge, and her eyes don't come off from like Abigail and the way they're moving. Just constantly keeping her eyes on them. But she's not attacking, so that's a good thing.
Nevo will kind of subconsciously, without realizing, like, walk away from Abby, like, just in case, she happened to fire down on Abby.
Well, there's no point both of you dying.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
So as soon as she sees the eyes, she just kind of like steps off to the side, but without really realizing that she's doing it.
Fuck it, perception check. I'm gonna see if I notice that.
Yeah, let's see.
I
I would say do it at disadvantage because you're sort of keeping your eye on Astra.
On Astra at the same time, yeah. So that's natural 10 plus 5, so that's 15, and then the disadvantage, 15, because the other one was higher.
Yeah, that. You're not making any point to be sneaky about it or that, are you? You're just doing it subconsciously.
Yeah, it just happens. She doesn't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
like
not doing.
Abby. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just saying. Yeah, you're not doing it like. Oh yeah, better keep myself away from Abby. You know, but it's just like, oh yeah. Fuck, that's fine. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abby, you definitely see that Neva is picking up pace, trying to keep you square away from her in this sense.
Romala also notices this and goes, "Oh, good idea, Neva Hen."
What?
Eh?
What?
And he's just like standing over next to you. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
At which point Abby will just roll their eyes.
Proper getting side eyes from Romala and that, like.
Side eyes from a dragon, side eyes from a male.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It ain't looking good. Not trusted from a dragon, not trusted from a dwarf. So,
It's a bad place to be in.
yeah, that is.
Maxie winking at you, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys, upon entering the palace, you see that it's quite full now. There seems to be quite a large audience of people. As you do, you just sort of hear hear somebody off to the side. There, look, it's them, it's them, it's the Arashatora. And you just hear like trumpets.
Like, what?
That's us.
Just-
That's us.
Oh,
That's husband.
You just hear trumpets heralding your like entrance into the hall, and people turning round. Soldiers just sort of stepping in place and presenting arms and sort of making a passageway down for yourselves down the main aisle, with King Turcano sitting down at the other end of the aisle on his crown, on his throne. That's the word. With the Volking Azagal to his side and Dane Starfell standing there, sort of looking down at you all, smirking and giving you a little smile. You just hear the king shout down, "Come now, friends, come."
see, Mouse looks very nervous. She's never had anything like this, so she's just like, I don't know what's going on.
Romala's the same. He's definitely checking out all the exits and shit.
Yeah.
Looking behind her to see who, like, they're all talking about, like.
Yeah.
Abby just kind of defaults into like a subconscious like sort of position and just starts marching.
Stormcrow, you just hear him whisper a word, Stormus, and all of a sudden his cape just lights up with lightning and thunder and everything. You just see it all just rolling. I was going, fuck it, if we're gonna get it, I may as well give him a show.
Yeah, let's just show off.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm going to make my. Hang on, I have a thing. Cloak of many fashions. I'm going to make it look bright gold.
So, the two of you leading the march of the group down, you just see this, like, I'm just imagining like Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson from Zoolander, just the two of you coming in and looking fabulous all on the way down, you know, just giving like what's the look again?
Blue
Blue
steel.
steel.
Blue steel, that's it. Just like the two of you sort of,
Fabulous, baby.
yeah.
That storm grows so hot right now.
The two of you just coming down the aisle like that, just with the rest who are all taking tentative steps. I'm just like imagining like Takura's still fucked at the back as well, like Emrys is helping him along, just like, come now,
Yeah,
come.
Emrys is just giving him a piggyback.
Yeah.
Just 5 more minutes. Just 5
Are
more
we,
minutes.
like, are we not, like, covered in, like, gloop and all that from the beholder as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Blood and ichor.
Yeah. You guys are like looking so fashionable at the front, but there's still like bits of beholder eye and darkness ichor all over you, and just like the sanguine blood and like kelp and things like that, just all over you. But your cloaks are looking fabulous.
Especially, and Abby looks the filthiest of all because like they climbed inside of the beholder.
Yeah, basically as
I'm,
well.
I'm walking next to Neva, and I'll have my arm out so she can like link arms with her. But I'm like picking out bits of goop from her feathers.
I love that.
That's brilliant.
Oh,
I will not
I-
give you a spit wash in front of the king. Do not worry.
so as you sort of march up and then get behind his dais and things like that, you just see him. My friends, Lord Starfell told me of your exploits. He said that it was a creature of darkness and it had unfortunately wiped out the village.
Yes,
And
there has.
The miners.
It appears there was an accident that opened up some form of rift or released something. And we did not make it to the village on time, unfortunately, but we have killed the thing.
This is grave news indeed. Only a little bit better knowing that you all managed to help and stop whatever evil this was. I
Neva
thank you.
Neva will step forward and, with the crossbow, and she'll kind of explain the whole thing that happened when, like, it was like the body was calling to her, and how like she put her hand into the body and took out this crossbow, and it's called Condemner, and like all the visions and stuff. She'll kind of explain all that, and she's just kind of asking him if he knows anything.
Yeah, as you sort of like step up with this beautiful but massive crossbow, the two guards flanking the side of the stair just sort of, their weapons get drawn a little bit. Looking at you, they're a bit tentative, but the king sort of bats them away and just, no, allow her to pass. And as you explain this story, King Turcano, you just see him sort of sitting there, like hands in on his face, and just condemn her.
Yes,
I
there
know
was
that name. I know that name.
something about an elf as well. I cannot read my notes.
Quick question: the elf body came out of the Nightwalker body, yeah?
Yes, there
Yes.
was.
What did we do with the elf
He was
body?
elf, and
With
in
the
the
dragon.
night a shadow attached itself to the elf and sucked him into a shadow wand. That's what I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I have shadowed figure, skeleton face covered in a hood, glowing eye, touching forehead of elf, draining their life.
Curly-haired elf talking to the king, well, the former king before Tucano.
Turkana was there though, wasn't he?
Yeah, as a child, or younger, I should say.
he
I'm
was
so glad that you're a better note taker than me.
he was there in a younger sense. There was a question asked there, and it's just went right out of my head there. Oh fuck! Who asked the question?
I asked the question like, what did we do with the body? I don't know if that's the one.
That was the one I was trying to answer, and I was getting mixed up with everybody else as well. You guys asked Dane if he can get Astra to burn the body, and she did, because
yeah.
you didn't want to chance any corruption.
Ah, that's right.
Can we minor illusion the what he looked like.
Are you saying that to
if,
me?
Yeah, I've got minor illusion.
Oh, okay.
if only somebody had like a 4K projector, like attached to them somehow.
I know. If only.
That would be cool if we had that, but we don't, so that's fine.
No, we don't.
Minor illusion it is.
So you minor illusion in this like really like standard def quality, and you just see the king sort of going up and staring at it, like putting on glasses, Coke bottle glasses, trying to have a look. Just I can't under. No, he
Neva
looks.
like whispers. Neva whispers out the side of her mouth. Ramala, fuck's sake, do it better for me.
Eh? Oh, sorry, I thought you were doing great by yourself. I clear my throat, puff out my chest, and step forward, and I cast prestidigitation on myself to unsoil all my clothes and to make my gold cloak gleam even more. And then I just kind of look around at the rest of you who are all still dirty and do a smile and walk forward and say, "Allow me, Neva, don't worry, allow me." And then I just do the exact same picture that Neva's doing, but in better quality.
She just whispers, "Dickhead."
Love you too.
Yeah, you show off the minor illusion, the memory that was shown to you all from the corpse.
Yeah.
And you see a younger Turcano, maybe probably within human standards, like standard humanoid standards even. Like an adolescent Turcano, like like 13, 14-ish, like standing beside his dad and whatnot. And even though you're not hearing anything, you're seeing this. You see the king sort of staring at it and yes, that is something ancient. That is.
Oh, that's you there, isn't it?
Yes.
So that must be a couple decades old anyway.
It's nearly a couple thousand years old.
A couple of thousand? How old are you?
About 3,500-ish.
Do not look at day over 1,300.
Hi, agreed.
He takes a gold coin and flicks it towards you, Mouse. For being lovely to him.
Goku, shut up.
Yes. Condemner. That sounds like a code name of sorts.
It was calling to me. And once I kind of took a hold of it, I couldn't let it go until, I don't know, a couple of minutes. And then it told me its name in my head.
Nay, I hope it is not going to end up as some sort of cursed thing.
Who would ever think
What the
of
odds of that?
Yes. Something being cursed, never. An object falling into the hands of someone from a dark body of sorts, never.
Oh, but I can break the curse tomorrow after I've napped. It's fine.
I've heard the name before, but I can't. It's the sigil on the armour. There's something familiar about it, but I can't put my finger on it. And he just sort of turns to a few other people, like elves and that. They all sort of look at it, and they're a lot younger than him. Even from the looks of it, you're just like, if anything, they're a few thousand. They're like maybe 1,000 or 2 years younger than him. And he's just.
We showed him the guy in the armor and that, didn't we?
Yeah, you showed his body, like his memory and things. He, you can get the sense that he recognizes the face and whatnot, but he just can't put his finger, because obviously, like that's a child brain. It doesn't keep everything in there, but you can see that his head is racking with it.
And it's an incident from 3,500 years ago. Like,
Yeah,
Give or
or
take.
whatever. It'd be really hard to remember.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
at
barely
least-
fucking remember last week. Like, let alone somebody expected to remember that many from that many years. But he is sitting there, and you see he's. The only thing I can think of is Hall of Records.
Oh,
That might be something worth checking up on. But I will definitely ask. It's a good thing as well because when Dane came back, we have got in contact with Endominion down in Alton.
oh yeah.
No, Oldstone. Oldstone, not Alton.
Oldstone. Yep.
That's the one.
Alton's where we live. That's our place.
Yeah, that's your place. For some reason, he was just at your house and like decorating a little bit.
Oh,
And-
listening to my endings again.
Put
and
in our teleportation circles, surely.
maybe.
Oh, that is a good idea.
And he is returning with a colleague of his.
Endominium is coming here.
Yes, he's portaling back. Don't worry, he's not getting a ship. After what happened to you guys and Azrael, I do not think transport of that
So-
nature. I have something in mind for you, but don't worry for that.
Okay, that's fine. Good guy, Endominium. Anyway, in terms of our operation today, I think to summarize, we cleared out the entire mine. The Sagween are all dead. We killed the beholder that was guarding the seal that had the Nightwalker in it. So the mine is completely clear and safe to continue operating in. As for the town, as you know, this creature got out before we even knew there was a problem. It seems the miners had broken through the stone and released this Nightwalker.
Oh, also, we left the bodies and their belongings in the mines so they could be returned to their families.
Aye, that's right. But aye,
They are, what's that word again? Sorry, this is Donna talking. They're petrified. Yeah,
Yes.
they are petrified.
Which is a shame because I knew the exact counter curse that could have saved them.
oh, of course.
Can you roll me a d4, please, Robin?
Thanks, Gilderoy.
Four.
That's him, Gilderoy Lockhart, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 did you say?
Yeah.
Four.
That's how many inspiration points you get for that.
Oh, wonderful.
That was a good joke. It was a very well timed joke, and you get inspiration for that.
Thank you.
So you see, as you guys are sort of giving this information over to Tucano, he's just sitting there, just like, thank you very much. We have a few gifts for you all. In thanks for this. The only thing I can give you at this moment in time is this, and he heralds his like. I don't want to say butler, but it's not butler. It's
Lucky.
Chamberlain or something like that. That's the
Like his second.
His
Yeah.
steward.
steward. That's it.
Stuart.
That's the one. He beckons over Stuart the steward. And he brings over just like this small box, but it's very like ornate, wooden with like silver engravings and gold, all that stuff. And he just opens it up, and there's just two large bags sitting there. And he passes it to the king. King passes it to you, Neva, seeing as though you're at the front. He passes over a bag of gold with 40,000 gold pieces in it. No, wait, there's 7 of you, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
42.
42.
42,000. Oh my god.
That's 6k.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
And another bag with 7,000 platinum pieces in it.
James,
So
my lords, we
So that's
did not do this for. I mean, thank you for a start. Thank you. But we did not do this for money and gains.
no,
Shut
you
up.
didn't.
Shut up.
But
I
as,
did.
as soon as
Most of
this,
us.
as soon as this threat came, you were the first to jump up and come to our defense. You hold no titles here. You hold no lands. You hold nothing to this place, and yet you threw yourself in harm's way to defend the people, the crown, and the area.
Well, apart from the people in that village and the mines.
Accidents happen. You tried your best.
it's
went
what the
against
fuck
something.
is-
You went against something from the description from Dane here, and from yourselves, from everything you've shown me, something otherworldly.
It's what
Cannot.
Fox would have wanted.
This is just a small token.
It is
Take
a
it or
very
do
large-
not. Give it to the families of the people if you wish. Throw it down a well. But
Nope.
this is just a
No, no.
small...
I will give mine to the families.
This is not me telling you to do this, by the way. This is if you wish to.
No, no, I will give 10,000 to the families, even though it is.
Your
a
fucking
pittance.
tune changed there, didn't it? Only joking. Just saying, this is but a small token that I can present to you all. I have other things for you, do not worry. But I have people out there procuring them at the moment. You all look like pieces of shit, by the way.
We feel it.
Apart from me,
Apart from
I
you
use
two,
prestidigitation.
apart from Ramala and Stormcrow, you two
I
look.
use
Who's
prestidigitation
like-
to soil storm close.
So Takuda's like stood there, but every now and then he's kind of just like nodding off, and Emerus has to keep like using his elbow to wake me up. It's just like, I'm just completely exhausted.
I'm just imagining it actually as like what Robin said. You're like a child. You're like a kid on his back. You're just like
Arms
properly
dangling
out
down
of
the
it.
front of the neck.
Like every now and again you are gaining consciousness, but it's like it's like when you see those like movies and shit where people are waking up from it, but they'll see like outside to start with, and then close their eyes and open their eyes again, and they're like inside somewhere now, and then it'll be the third different bit next time, and like that. Like you this whole conversation's happening, and Takuda's just like still got his eyes closed from the first bit, and wonder you'll wake up tomorrow morning and wonder how the fuck did we get here, sort of situation.
Why do I have so much money on me?
I'm rich. How? What did I do to myself last night? Yeah, he just looks at you all and has a giggle and says, "Go now and have a rest, please.
Thank
Aye.
you.
We could deal with other things in the morning."
Eva
Speak to-
curtsies with her soiled clothes, like really awkwardly.
Ramala watching Neva will try to attempt to do the same thing. He will attempt to curtsy as well. Is this what we're supposed to do?
I don't know.
Oh, right, okay. I'll follow your lead.
And you just hear like cheers from the background as you're all like walking away. You just hear all the people, "Yeah, woo, Arash Torah, woo."
Right, on the way out, Ramala can't resist this. So, can I use like a minor illusion to create the visage of a thunder tiger flying overhead, and the thunder tiger will look a little bit like the sort of tiger part will look a little bit more liony, like Shafrat, and the eagle
Aw.
bit will look kind of like the same color as Steve, and it'll fly overhead. And as it does, he'll use prestidigitation as well to make sort of lightning sparks come off of it as it flies overhead to make a bit of a, just a bit of a scene for everyone.
Just a bit of a song and a dance for you all.
No, Ramala doesn't show off.
Ramal doesn't show off often, but you know.
Yes, that is the way. I'm just imagining like Stormcrow as well as maybe like got his loot out, and then as you're doing all this fancy stuff, playing like a rock tune in the background.
Right,
Like-
Fuck no.
lights and sacred flame, like fireworks around the tiger as well.
Yes.
What's that AC/DC song called?
Oh, Shoot to Thrill? No. Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whole lot of Rosie, please.
So
A whole lot of woman.
you guys get sent to your room essentially. You can choose where you're sleeping, and then you can have yourself a long rest.
Yay.
And that's where we're finishing up tonight, guys. I'm only
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
Where are you going, Neva?
Neva goes that whiny way, like, Ramala, please clean me off.
Yeah. Oh, is there no baths out here?
I don't.
I'm having
Oh,
this one down
I'm
here.
sharing with. Yeah, I'm sharing with Neva again. I think we'll take this room. Is that okay, Neva?
Huh?
Yeah, and then I will use prestidigitation on Neva.
Yeah, I'm just imagining. What's his name? Wait, hold on. There you go. There you go, Robin. You have control of mouse. I put her in the wrong bit by accident.
That's alright. I'm in this one.
That means Stormcrow, you get a pick of your own room. Cause I just like imagine Emrys taking Takuda and just plopping him in one of the beds and giving him a nice pat on the head.
Just like pulling his boots off him and that.
Yeah.
Just like
Having a
patting him
brilliant.
on the head, and you did good job today, friend.
Giggity.
Very much giggity.
Very much. Yeah, and you can all have a long rest.
Yay!
Anybody who wants to change up spells or anything, you may.
Oh yeah, shit! I leveled up. I can do that.
He lets you do it every day anyway.
No,
Yeah.
Rangers is only on level up.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter in this game, is what I'm
Oh.
saying. Darren
Yeah.
allows it for all classes.
Oh,
I allow it.
I never do it though because I'm hardcore.
see, now I know that. Thank you in advance, and previously, Darren, that I just didn't click with that.
Yeah, that's no problem. So I said, like, I always imagine it as like, if you could do magic, like, who's to say really that it's like, oh yeah, you only have this amount. Like, if you know the spell, then you should be allowed to use it. But
Yeah.
like, I understand the whole aspect of you've got spell slots, because that's like energy sort of thing. Like, it's like your energy for that you could do
Yeah.
for it.
That's how much capacity you have for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when we done your
Exactly.
when we started back on your game. Like I even said it myself. Like when I burnt through all of the spell slots as Byther, I even said that I imagined it as like all his energy just got tapped out, and
Yeah.
that's like the way that it realistically sounds and should be.
No,
Yeah.
I liked it.
So
It was very, very cool.
I need to see my list.
So, how much gold each do we get in the platinum?
1,000 platinum and sorry, Donnie,
6,000
you were
gold.
talking.
6,000 gold.
I already added it.
1,000 platinum, 6,000 gold. Okay, I
Yeah.
will add that in.
If you're doing it in just gold, it's 16,000. Yeah.
16,000. All right. Well, I'm just adding 6, so I'll give 10 to the family charity.
Oh,
I'll add another 0 to my notes.
And now I
So-
want to spend it, but I don't know what on.
Is there anything anybody would like to do? Like in the evening time?
Vala will talk to Neva about her bow and about the actions of the day, and we'll just spend the evening chatting and gossiping with Neva.
Yeah, we're
Abby's
just like two old souls just
Are you
Yeah.
doing each other's nails?
having a nap.
We could do each other's nails.
Hair tied up in a towel, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Ramal has the towel on, but no hair on the top of his head.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just wants to be part of it.
Oh, I was just imagining Ramallah having the towel on his head, but nothing else. Just like, oh, look, I've still got a towel.
I mean, I thought that's where Sean was taking it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like that far. But yes, that's what happens.
Did Darren? Did you remember what I texted you that I was going to hunt out at the library?
Yes.
Did I get any info on removing the mark from Stormcrow?
No. The mark in question. Come on, I've got a bit that I want to do for you for that sort of stuff. So we can deal with that in a while.
It's like cycle back round.
Yeah.
Nothing. No, like RP needed for this, but Abby's gonna go find Mags and catch up with them.
Okay.
well, I bet they do.
Yeah, you find Mag sort of with Mayron, like in the Astral
Alright.
Forge, and the two of them along with Telep are just sort of standing there speaking about something, and as you sort of you approach, Mayron taps Mags, and he and Telep just sort of walk away. Ah, hello.
Hi.
A long day, I take it.
It feels like it's been a long week.
Only been a few days.
Has it really? I've missed you.
I've missed you too. And they go in and give you a hug and a kiss.
Mhm.
Mm.
And I just sort of hold them as like, "Are you real?" and "Thank you," and I'm home, sort of thing.
Oh, bow chicka wow wow.
That's so cute.
I've lost Mags. Hold on. Did I even put Mags' token in here?
We're leaving that fan on all
Yeah.
night, by the way.
Right, just imagine Mags' tokens in your room now, from later on.
Yeah, will do.
As you guys are sort of all resting up in that, Stormcrow, you hear a knock at your door.
Yep.
What
I was
would you
about to say what I want to do anyway, but that's cool.
All right, what you want to do then?
I was just going to do, because I only need that 4 hours of sort of trance thing to get my rest back up. I sort of do that, and then I'm just sitting there on my bed, sort of writing in a sort of an ode sort of thing for what everything we've gone through. I'll just be sitting on the bed, sort of playing some music and just sort of writing a sort of story about what's been going on with us. There's been so much going on. I'm sort of like writing a sort of song for what's gone on with us during the entire journey.
Love that.
Giving yourself, giving the what is it? The tales of the
Tales of the
Arishtra,
Arishtra.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Whisperer, yeah.
perfect.
Whisperer.
Well, as your head is in your book and remembering the tales, and I'm imagining you're putting like melodies and things with it as well, are you?
Yeah, sort of like different bits that have happened. It's all got sort of different rhythms to it and everything, and sort of every story has got is sort of like there's emotional bits, there's downbeat bits, there's action-packed bits, and I'm getting the music to go along with our stories. It goes along.
Yeah, perfect.
When-
So as you're doing that, you hear a chap at the door.
What's
Would you like to answer? Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, you answer it, and you just see Mayron standing there. Not a bad time, I hope.
Just sort of, I'm sort of stood there with my lyre in my hand and then this sort of quill in the other, and just ink all over me. I'm just like, no, good, no, come in. Just sort of hold the door open for him to come in.
So he wanders in. He says, "I've heard of a few of the tales that have happened whilst you guys have been away. How are you feeling?"
I sort of unconsciously sort of rub my head as I'm talking to him, just sort of scratching the scar. It's a sort of nerve habit I picked up now whenever I'm talking to someone. And I'm sort of like, yeah, I mean, all things considered, pretty good, really. I mean, my headaches have gone, and I haven't feel like I've got that poisonous little bastard sitting in my brain anymore.
Don't worry, Ramallah does that to people sometimes. But oh, you're meaning right? Yeah,
And
sorry.
And I smile and laugh and go, no, the other poisonous little bastard.
He chuckles at that as well. He loves the fact that he made a joke himself. I wanted to give you a gift, if you're okay with that.
Sort of look at him a bit confused, but sort of it's like half smile on my face, going, "Really? Okay, cool."
Yeah, and he just whips it out. I'm only
Giggity.
not that.
What about-
Yeah, he didn't whip out the giggy.
Ah.
So he has this beautifully wrapped sorry, I'm trying to fucking get the photo for it as well. This beautifully wrapped item, and when he pulls it out, you see that there's a lovely ornate leather quiver.
Oh.
The way of the look of the quiver reminds you of old save. Damn you, save. Yep, there we go. Drow sort of fashion. Like it's very dark, with the hints of purple coming through. Small bits of metal running through it that give off sort of starlight looks. He just sort of passes that to you and says, when I done something for Abigail a little while ago, a few days ago, and I had this idea, and with the Astral Forge as well, with the help of Telep and Mags, I managed to get this made for you because I know from previous experiences you don't like to run into fights. You like to stay back and think of these things. But I want to be able to help a little bit.
Okay,
And-
Stormcrow sort of nods and goes, "Okay, yeah. Well, it's also because I'm shit at fighting, but fine."
No, I don't believe that. I've seen you fight before as well, but this is... And he unwraps it further and passes you this beautiful slender bow with multiple strings and layers to this, and one like guiding string. This is an item we created together. It's called the Bow of Melodies.
Woohoo!
That's so pretty, like a lyre bow.
Awesome.
I think that you'll have some use from this. And I will just go and add that into your inventory. Bow of... Why is it not coming up? Yeah, Longbow of Melodies.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
That looks amazing.
That does. That's incredible.
Just think of this as a little help for you in times of need. I don't like my friends being in a position where they could be put in danger, let's say.
I sort of look at him a bit stunned, just sort of like, wow, just sort of like, wow, this is, and I'm just sort of like, you can see me just sort of handing the bow and just sort of turning it over and looking it out and recognizing all the drow patterns. I'm just like, this is incredible. It must have taken you weeks.
No, it didn't take us that long. That astral forge is something else. You know, it was just getting the idea down and having the time and effort to put into it. That just makes it so much easier. And this is just something that, like I say, having you guys around, I have a lot invested in you all. Emotionally, physically, because you've everything you guys have done for me. Like, this, I've done so much for everybody else. I mean, I put chains in Emrys's body for him, which I always thought was weird, but hey ho. And reforging the bow for Abigail just made me think, you know, it's always good to have something like that at hand. And it's something that
I mean,
I thought was a cool idea, having these strings and make it magical for you. Well, make it like an experience on the battlefield.
and I'm sort of just looking at it and just slowly plucking at the strings and hearing the notes as they coming off them, and I'm just like, this. And I was just looking at it going, this feels like it was made for me. It just fits perfectly in my hand, and I'm just like, just practice drawing it a little bit, and it just feels so easy. And like as I draw one of the strings, you can just hear this clear note come through as I do it, and it's just like, that is. And I just look at him and just smile and just reach out and shake his hand and just go, thank you, Mayron. This is incredible.
No problem, my friend. Can I get a performance check from you, please? Just while you're plucking at your strings.
Pretty shit. 22.
Yeah. Like as you're plucking these strings, like the sound resonating from it. If you didn't know you were doing it yourself, you wouldn't have thought this was a real experience. The reverb coming off of this is unreal. Like, I would say even everybody in the sleeping arrangements could probably hear this, even through the thick stone walls. Like, the magical sound of this emanating from this bow, especially with the way you're playing it and how proficient you are with musical instruments. The overwhelming, beautiful sound coming from it. Like, it's now emitting through the halls.
Is it like it's plugged into an amp?
Yeah, but it's like, imagine it as like a speaker system, like, you know, like in ASDA or stadiums or like where there's maybe like speakers in every different department or whatever. It's like that, but it's not like tinny or anything. This is like the way you guys will be hearing it is as if he's just strummed, strummed it right next to you, to the point that you're probably looking, all of you are looking round and like, whoa, what was that? Like,
Nemo just be like, Mala, shut up.
Ramala's like, did you hear that as well?
it's the note. It's a Lala.
I thought I'd come back, but it's okay. You can hear it too.
You just see Mayron there smiling and just like, I'm glad you enjoy that.
So I sort of look at him and go, I mean, this is incredible. I can't, I mean, words cannot express enough how I feel about this. I just sort of get up and say to him, right, so, well, while you're there, actually, do you mind if I accompany you back down to the carriage? I want to go see how Nox is doing, and because I haven't seen her for a few days, obviously.
Yes, of course. I'm going back up to the forge, but I could at least escort you to the doors, to the stairs, even.
And I just sort of look around and go, yeah, something tells me that as much as we've won favour from the king and everyone, I don't think still we'd be appreciated to be wandering around out here at night on our own.
You just saved the people. I believe you like you could probably go anywhere. Let's try it. Let's go. And he sort of starts wandering with you towards the guards.
As soon as they pass my door, I open it up and just grab Mayron and pull him in the room, shut the door.
Oh.
I could just imagine Stormcrow in front and then turns around and goes, Mayron? Mayron?
I just hear this. I just hear this happen. Look around to see the door get slammed shut, the mouse door, and just grin and go, "Nice," and just walk up to the guards, explain what I'm doing.
So yeah, you get to the guards and you see them. Evening, sir.
And I just sort of look and go, "Hi, yeah, just wanted to pop down to our carriage. There's someone to go down and I want to go down and visit. Is that okay?"
Of course. Do you need an escort?
I sort of look at him shocked and go, "Why? Well, I'm not going to be in danger, am I?"
Do I?
No, of course not. It's just in case you did. You wished for the help of any sort?
No, I'll be fine. It'll just give me a good reason to go and stretch my legs. I've had a good rest, and so no, I'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay. Enjoy your leg stretching.
And so I just walk out looking a bit confused by how nice everyone is being to us right this moment. Just sort of walking around like, well, I'm walking through, and everyone is sort of smiling at me and just like looking around like, what the fuck is going on here? But as it happens, as the more I get used to it, the more I start thinking, fuck it, I'm going to show off. And I just sort of like, start really sort of striding through the halls and just sort of use a bit of presentation to make my cape billow behind me.
Why am I
As-
picturing symbiote Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
Pretty much, you're not far away there, yeah. Apart from
Um,
the emo look, yeah, you're pretty much bang on, except for the dancing. But it's just that really confident sort of strut.
I'm getting that as well. Yeah, as you're doing that, you're like coming down the stairs, you're going through the halls and whatnot. You're passing elven guards, dwarvish guards, all that, and they're all sort of tipping their helmets to you and saying, like, good evening, and they're asking if you're needing any help with anything, things like that. And as you get outside, you get to the carriage, and like Nox is there, just still in her room, and she just like explains that she's still a little bit uncomfortable at the moment with everything, but she's ventured out a few times and spoke to people and went in and checked on Vikram.
Yeah. So I just spend like a few hours down there just chatting with her, just catching up with everything that's happened and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you just hear Vikram running about the carriage. They're getting me! They're getting me! It's coming! It's coming!
Behind.
Did
Just,
he not, I thought he got put to like an old folks home. Or was it just
I
was
think
it
it's
just
gonna have to be.
He never got put there. He just got told to stay in the carriage.
we need to get a cell somewhere.
Run
Yep.
dishes. Good.
Yeah. Rundish and Shay are actually nowhere to be seen. I think before they mentioned it to Emrys that they were going to deal with things in the temples and whatnot, just to see where they can help out with things like that. So it's basically just been Nox looking after Vikram for a while.
Oh god.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Everywhere.
All over the carriage.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you come in and there's, like, smeared corn and all that all over the... No, I'm only joking, nothing like that.
Regala's wondering if he can cast Prestidigitation at 4th level.
I mean, luckily we know it's canon. The carriage kind of cleans itself.
Yes. Like,
Oh, even that's too much for this.
I'm imagining, like, Stormcrow being down there, seeing all the stuff and thinking, if I blow this up, would Nox be alright? Like, but no, everybody's fine in the carriage at the moment. Like, Nox explains, like, she has ventured out and spoken to people and things like that as well. Just not beat, but just wanted to stay in and keep Vikram company, seeing as though she's been around with him the last few weeks, and everything that he'd done on the ship with Bai to make sure she got in and got safe from Killian's squad. So, while all that's happening, we go back to the bedroom. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Wow.
As Mouse just pulls Mayron in. Oh!
Oh my god, it's Eminem.
No,
Hello.
I'm the real Slim Shady.
Hey, I wasn't planning on role playing this bit, mate.
And what are you wanting to do?
Do the deed.
Well,
she-
I suppose I could start with like the reverse cowgirl.
Oh, right, okay, so you're trying to jump him. Right,
How
how's the
will,
best
yeah.
way to let somebody down gently? Okay, hold on.
Oh.
It's not you, it's me. We can always be friends. I'm only joking. Bow, chick. It faded into darkness for that bit. Yeah, so morning comes. So did Mayron. Everybody sort of venturing outside of your...
Well, though.
Yeah,
That
maybe.
wouldn't be fair.
Maybe.
Is Mayron doing a sneaky performance check here?
Yeah, hold on, actually.
Yes.
Oh my god, natural 1. So as soon as you touched them and pulled them into the room, that was it. Boom.
Oh.
Oh!
It's okay. It happens all the time.
I hear it happens to people of my age. You know, it's not the same as it was 10,000 years
It's a
ago.
long day. It's
Yeah, that didn't go well. So, as you all wake up, get yourselves ready, you come out into the hallway. I'm assuming like Takuda's had a nice rest up and that as well.
Yeah, he probably would have just literally passed out, flaked out, and then probably just slept the night.
Woke
And
up
woke-
rich as fuck.
Yeah. Woke up rich as fuck and a sore arse, so you really have to wonder what's fucking just happened that night.
Emerus has a big grin on his face.
good morning, beautiful.
And then Takuda slits his own throat, Harakiri style.
Oh, this is nice. This is the giggity now. This is mine.
I love it when you dragging these nuts over my face.
Oh, that'd do some fucking damage. That. So, you see the steward standing there. He just, guys, the Honourable Arashtara, the king wishes to see you all in the throne room again.
Is it Stuart with a U or a W, by the way?
It's not even Stuart. That's just what the king calls me. My name's Christopher. But but if the king calls me
No.
Stuart the Steward, then that's fine. That's what my name is apparently.
The first
I
steward.
turn to Abby and say, no, his job is a steward, but his name is Steward.
I sort of jab in the general direction of like what would be Ramala's rib, so I'm a little bit taller, so it kind of just jams him in the shoulder.
Right in the eye.
Ow.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Ramala's
do-do-do-do-do-do.
okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da. 24?
Oh. Yeah. That's one more than my shield can stop. I
Yeah.
cast silvery barbs. Roll again.
You get distracted by the fact that Mouse comes out of her room skipping with a big smile on her face.
Yeah. And
Sean,
Miron comes out afterwards.
natural 20?
Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
It's fine.
you take the lore of the two, but yes, still.
Yeah, it's so you just like forget who you're speaking to, Abigail, and you do like the nudge thing, but you forget who you're speaking to, and you realize that his head is like the same height of where your shoulder, where your elbow is, and you crack him in the eye with the tip of your elbow, and you just go, oh.
Hiya, hiya, hiya.
Sorry, Ramala. Still just like trying to hold in the laughs at the same time.
No, you know, and I will not forget this.
You need a box to stand on.
So
You know, to jab her back.
you all get escorted down to the palace throne room again, where there's still quite a large crowd that have regathered. Oh, pardon me. I'm going to move you. You get over there. They three are upstairs. I forgot to check that. Sorry, I've got to find that token. I forgot that I can actually just type something and I can get the token. Yay!
Yeah, and
Start.
you want to send you a video after.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine. It's
That
fine.
might be- No, I don't mind, man. I don't mind.
No,
It
it's
only-
fine. It's
5
fine.
minutes.
I don't need him. I don't need
Yeah.
I don't need his help. It's cool. He can keep his help for all I care.
Okay. It only take me 5 minutes, man. Honestly, I don't mind.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't even take that long. Yeah, Stormcrow, you and Nox come in through the palace door, and you see that they're all still sort of whispering and, oh yeah, that's them. They saved us. And same thing, palace guards sort of leading you in. King Tucano sort of stands up and just, my friends, countrymen, these are some strange times we live in. From what we've been told, there was an accident in one of the mines, and an ancient evil was released. These fine folks didn't hesitate. They jumped in and helped the best they could with the situation that was thrown to them. And yes, we did lose lives. We did lose people. It could have been a lot worse had it not been from the help of the group known as the Arash Torah. My friends, everybody, with much debates with my advisors, you can call it a mass debate with my advisors.
That's what Ramal actually laughs like that.
Why is he laughing? Why is he... Did I say something funny?
Ignore him, my lord.
Hey.
I have
Okay.
entered all of these individuals, the 7 names, and they are now protectors of the realm of Isilminiquetel.
Isilminiquetel.
Do we
Actually-
get a badge?
You get a title of lords and ladies if you wish.
Absolutely.
Sirs and sirs. This is but a small token of my appreciation.
This is. And what would our duties be as
Protectors of
As
the realm
your-
and the crown and the people.
Okay. So would we be, directly beholden to you for the rest of our days, or
Anytime you're here, if you do wish to, you can have land, you can have titles, you can have all that stuff. You are now members of my court, you are now members of my people,
oh shit?
you're now citizens of Isilminiquetel whenever you wish to be. If you wish to retire here and do whatever you want, essentially. I know I'm not saying this in a way that is kingly, but the emotions I feel now, the pride and the thankfulness, I cannot describe. You helped save our people. There's
You're-
no greater honour I can bestow upon you than this.
I mean, the honor is ours, and you have my word at the very least that if any trouble should befall your, well, I suppose our kingdom now that we're a part of it, we'll be here to fight it. Do you guys agree?
I agree.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you for this. It's a
No,
little
thank-
overwhelming, but
Thank you all.
thank you.
And he just
I curtsy.
he passes out the titles to you all, like small scrolls, just declarations essentially. But he has another scroll, and he just sort of he passes it to you, Mouse, seeing as though you're one of the people at the front. There's another gift here for you. I think they started work on it a little while ago, a few days ago, but here's directions to the place. And he just sort of passes you a little scroll. And Lord Endominion arrived, and you look off, you see him sort of standing over at the side and nods at you all. And beside him is Morgana Ran, just sort of looking over everything, like really befuddled and like, you know, when someone just is really taken aback and taken in by stuff, you just see her staring around and just like, wow, oh, this is beautiful. And she just sees you guys and then, oh, straightens up and then gives you a small wave like, hi.
I kind of just do like the finger wave slowly as if like, what the hell is going on?
The middle finger wave. Fuck you. They should be able to help with some research into this condemner for you, if you wish.
Oh, thank you. Yes, please.
And he just sort of walks up to you, Mouse. The Endominion should be able to get you into some restricted sections of the library, should you need to check anything out.
Amazing, thank you. That would be very good.
No problem. If you wish to follow them to the library, if somebody wishes to go and see the new gift, just to check on its status.
New gift, new gift.
I'll go see the new gift. Who else is coming to the new gift?
I think we should do the new gift first.
Yeah.
You're all
But
going to
what
see
if
the
I
new
don't
gift?
want to go to the library after?
Then you don't go.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, you follow the directions. Actually, I need to put you all in there. Fucking forgot. I'm sorry, guys. This is so unprofessional.
Yeah, oh, I heard him. I thought it was you.
What? What did you hear from me?
No. Goku farted, and I thought it was Donna, but it was Goku. According to Donna. Lie down.
Yeah, let's all blame Donna. Donna, you shouldn't be farting like that. We could smell it from here.
Donna does dog farts.
Oh,
Sorry.
that was the weirdest laugh ever. Yeah, so
Steps Willy Wonka.
who's a Willy Wanker?
Goku, man.
Yeah, so you go out to your carriage, you see that there's a nice little, a small gnomish gentleman sitting on the seat with the straps to Bubba Ray and Devon's muzzles. He tips his cap to you all. Where do you wish me to take you all? Lords and ladies? And anything in between?
The surprise?
Where's the surprise? He just looks really confused.
We were told that there's a surprise.
Oh. Is that on that scroll there?
Mouse.
He's pointing to Mouse's hands.
Sorry, I was out having a fag. Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Thank you. Just everybody standing there and like Mouse is just like looking up at.
No, right. Are
Yeah.
you the surprise?
Yeah. Can I get a perception check just to make sure that you're not getting like dragon shit on you? I'll let Mouse roll it.
Mouse is trying to have a fag here. What do you want? What do you want me to roll?
The
Just
last
a
night.
perception.
Just perception. Perception.
So fast.
8.
Yeah. You see dragons up in the sky. None of them are shitting on you at this moment in time.
All of them giving Abby the side eye.
Yeah, all of them trying to fly away. Like, they're not aiming for Abby, but if they are going to go for a shit, it'll probably be Abby that's aimed at the
If we go
moment in
past the
time.
general store, we will buy you an umbrella. How does that sound? Yes.
My,
With Maggie.
I mean, would that even help?
It's an enlarged and, like, immovable object umbrella. That's just... yeah, so the cart driver takes you down, you go outside, you go into the inner sanctum and then outwards, and then you end up in the wharf area. You see, takes you along, stops outside a giant warehouse. Very strange looking warehouse.
Umbrellas are us.
Yes, that's basically what it was.
I mean, surely with all these dragons flying around, they've got to have some pea protection.
I think that the dragons are just like well protected and well trained. That they're not going to do it on people.
They're
Possibly.
just so far up that it doesn't really hit the
Right.
ground.
Yeah.
Does dragon shite like? Is it like as hot as their fire breath?
It depends on what type
Oh,
it is.
Do green dragons, do they fart poison?
Oh, I think so.
You think so?
Had
Yeah.
food.
We can get it to try and fart and see if it'll do a breath weapon.
I think for science that we need to.
Strongo just scoffs to the back and goes, Jesus Christ, don't you people read? Of course it doesn't work like that.
I know. It's just air from inside their body, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially.
We find a fire dragon, we give it shitloads of jalapenos, and we wait.
So, this little dude is just staring at you all with this and just goes, they might be waiting inside.
What?
You might want to go inside your surprise.
Oh, right.
Aye, okay then.
Is it in here, is it? This warehouse place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will give him 1 copper tip.
He just looks at you and just
Get it
like,
in the coin as well. Hey.
hold on, let's see if he's you can't see the disgust in his eyes.
No, I'll give him a gold.
Oh, he just tips his hat to you, and like you, I imagine you putting it in the hat, and then he just puts it back. Thank you kindly.
Thank you for trading our cards.
I'm your new valet around the city.
Oh,
What's your name?
yeah.
Oh, I wasn't born with a name.
What? How can you not be born? Would you like us to name you?
I don't think that would be the would be proper.
Barry. This is Barry the Valley.
No, it's got to be. No, and I just look over and go, no, definitely Alfred.
Alfred. Alfred the Valley. I'll go Alfred, aye.
Ali the Valley.
Yeah. Well, Ali,
I think
thanks,
it should
and
be Gary.
keep the meter running, son. We'll be right back out.
You just see like tears welling up in his eyes, like Dobby like style, like I have a name. Yes. You guys go to the warehouse, you open it up, and you just get hit with this immense heat, like a furnace, like something really like. Can I get a constitution checks from people?
Check.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nice.
check.
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 Checky there.
Oh, Slovakia.
21.
Why
No.
is that not going through?
I can't do
19.
math. You said check, didn't you?
Okay.
I got 18.
9.
9.
Yeah,
19,
so
Nine.
sorry.
I'll say that everybody who rolled below a 12, you sort of get the heat and you manage to sort of stumble yourself a little bit, like, just took the
Would
breath
I
out
have
of us.
advantage? DM, would I have advantage?
Yes, yes, advantage because you're thingamajiggers.
19.
19, yeah, so you're fine with that. Mouse and Neva, you guys just sort of get hit by this heat and it sort of takes your breath away, and I'm just imagining like the heat and the humidity and whatnot will just like puff up your feathers and your fuzz, and you'll just like look all like dishevelled now.
Neva puts her hand to her head saying, I think I'm dying.
I mean, I think you're being a bit dramatic, but okay. I will. You cast Mage Hand, and I will use my Mage Hand to just start
To
flapping
knock
air
Neva
on your face. Maybe just like if there's a wee fan somewhere. I don't think I have one, but anyway.
Stop over exaggerating. Bang! Yeah, you get in and you just feel this immense heat, like, but it's more like a magical heat that's coursing through. But as you open it up, you see into this workshop.
Oh shit.
You're greeted by a dwarvish gentleman. Well, hello. It's the great Arash Arash.
Us guys,
Yes, it is you. Very nice to finally meet you all.
Good pronunciation on the name as well.
Thank you.
Hard to get that first time.
No, I know that myself. Like phew, I'm just really good that way. Introductions are in order. My name is Buzan Broband.
no, it's not.
Broadband.
Broband.
Yeah.
Bro
Booze
band, okay.
and broadband.
Buzan Broband. Head shipwright.
Booze and broadband.
Buzan.
Susan.
Yeah, booze and
What's the last name?
Broband. Browband.
booze and broadband.
Susan Broadband.
Sorry, did you say head ship
Yes.
person?
Head shipwright. Oh,
What?
sorry. To be more technical, head airship. Right.
Oh,
I take it the king's sent you all down here to see the progress for your ship.
Well, he said it was a surprise.
our ship.
Oh,
Place.
Aye, no, this seems a bit much for us.
well, you just see him now getting really flustered. Surprise! And he points you out to like a nearly completed airship in the hangar.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, indeed. Hang on, this is ours.
The King Turcano felt that the losses you endured out at sea, and with the help you all have done for us, he came to us a few days ago after you arrived and asked us to modify this ship. Can I get a perception check from everybody? Or investigation, sorry. Investigation.
That is a 16.
I see
11.
basically nothing. That's an 11.
Yeah.
19.
19.
21.
So
Boo.
those of you over a 15,
A filthy 20.
those of you over a 15 recognise the ship that is being converted.
No way.
It was the Arame. It is being docked and now having things attached to it and redone. And coming up the stairs is Captain Azrael.
I was just about to ask about Azrael.
Ah,
Azrael!
hi. You've all made it. Buzan here.
What?
Yeah, I know. Take it he's told you everything.
Look what they're doing to your ship.
No, that's our ship now. Well, technically your ship, but still my ship, but our ship. And you just see him like making a load of hand gestures. Anyway, yeah, we're becoming an airship now.
Will you still run the ship though? Because we can't run a ship.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
are you still going to be captain?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm not gonna let you guys take over the ship without me being the one to sail it. Whether it's in the sky or whether it's in the water.
That's good.
That's incredible. But listen, Azrael, what if we need to go somewhere really dangerous.
Well, you guys took out a creature from a different plane. Like, that thing killed an entire village and, like, mine of people. You guys, from what I heard, from what Dane was telling us, like, you swatted it down as if it was nothing.
I don't know about that, but
James got a big mouth.
And he just
I tell you.
puts his hand on Stormcrow's shoulder, saying as though you're the closest. He goes, "You're the protectors of the land now."
Stormcrow just looks at him and goes, "Not gonna lie, it feels pretty fucking good."
No, you do good stuff, you get good things.
Stormcrow
Yeah,
just looks at him and smiles, and then just turns back to just sort of gazing at the airship, just sort of admiring it, just like, "Fuck me, this is so cool."
You guys basically can go wherever it is you want to go now.
Are you happy with the modifications?
Oh yeah, I've been here helping them. For the specs that I have in my head.
Do you want us to pay you a wage now? We can
Oh,
do
no.
that.
No, that goes through the crown.
Oh.
This isn't costing us a dime, a penny, a copper. I mean,
What's a dime?
I meant a copper. It's what we call them in the Alvar Mountains, coppers. We call them dimes. It's a whole thing.
Can you give me a perception check, please, Ramala?
I think it's a 16. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, as you say that, you sort of catch a glimpse of one of the pieces that are attached to the ship, and you see the giant piece of Alvar that's actually through. That's actually attached to it.
Yeah. Aye, we call coppers dimes in the Alvar Mountains.
Is there loads of doctors that can hear him?
Oh no, yeah.
Please tell me.
2 seconds, guys.
The dude we were speaking to is a dwarf as well. Yeah, the not Azrael, but the first guy we spoke to in here. He's a dwarf.
Bros and Broadbrand.
That's right. Booze and broadband.
Oh my god, that was so frustrating. I was trying to fucking write his real name, and you kept saying that in my ear.
I was telling you his name.
I have so many scribbles out because of that.
Right, hold on. I've already told you how to pronounce it, to do it anyway, didn't I?
Yeah.
To spell
Do
it.
what?
Yeah.
Aye, booze and broadband.
Buzan, and then it's like brow band.
Booze.
There you go. Yeah, you see the magical crystal, mineral, that you recognise as Alvar. That's now being attached to the ship. This is the stuff that makes airships fly. Basically, pulsates has a magical pulse that creates an anti-gravity sort of situation and a propulsion system.
I'm assuming that's dim wall Alvar you've got there for it.
Yeah, it is. Aye, some of the best.
It is.
You don't look too pleased at that.
Oh, I'm from Dimwall myself.
Sorry to hear that.
Hi. That's,
No, everybody
I'm
can
glad
be
you
perfect.
understand.
Yeah. So, anyway, this should be done in a matter of a few days, the customizations.
Can we have a
Oh.
look inside?
Yeah, if you want. Come on. And he shows you all around, and it's basically the same ship as what you travelled to the Starlight Peaks in. It's just now it's been a little bit more modded. It looks a little bit more up to scratch for you guys. Less like a warship, like a travelling warship sort of thing. But it's obviously like been little mods here and there that are done up to make
That's
it look
cool.
a little bit better for you all.
And our carriage fit on this, didn't it?
Mhm.
Yes.
What about weaponry? Romala will ask. What's the crack with weaponry? Does the ship have any?
Yeah, I think that they're deciding to put in some like magical cannons and things like that.
Just because we know, from experience, and I look round at like everyone, especially Azrael, and say, there is an enemy airship that we need to keep an eye out for.
Oh
And
yeah, I remember
some
that.
form of weaponry would be good.
Yeah, don't worry, we've got that in mind. It'll be sorted for you. Don't worry, we'll be good.
Thank you so much for all your hard work.
This is amazing.
Yeah, well, it should be done in a matter of a few days, I think. But yeah, we've even got a little pen here for your goats, and he sort of takes you up to like the middle level, and you see like a little pen area at the very front of the ship.
Aww.
But I think the only question we'll have in a few days is where you guys want to go next.
Neva will kind of look to Stormcrow and be like, well, Stormcrow, I don't know about you, but I was thinking about going home to see if we can help our land.
Stormcrow just looks at her and he's sort of like, I'm in no rush to go there, but
Well,
I think we've got to at some point.
the prophecy says that we can save our land.
You know, he sort of
You know.
sighs and goes, I know, it's just, there's a lot of memories there, Neva, that I don't really want to bring up. And a lot of experience, and a lot of people that I really don't want to see. But we've got no choice.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, I think we definitely need to all have a sit down and talk and decide what our next move is going to be, but this sounds like a good one. The prophecy said we have to go, and there's, like, we have business there. Plus, we know that Killian is involved in, what's this place called? Is it Avalon?
Yeah.
Where you're from? We know Killian is involved in Avalon as well.
And that Milo, what's his name? Milo?
Yes.
He killed my family.
And he tortured my dad. That was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think we should go visit your old place of residence? See some of your old teachers and that. Or
Burn it down.
Should we? Do you want to burn it down, or should we avoid it?
Don't know. Feel about it.
There. We should also maybe see if the king needs us to do anything around here first. He's just done a lot for us, and it would be good if we could do anything for him before we leave. And
I'd probably be good at guard duty. I'd probably be good at that.
I think you would be good at that, but I think maybe your talents would be wasted at that. I think you're too good to be a guard.
Yeah, true, okay.
I think you could be like a royal, assassin.
A royal courtesan.
While they're talking, Stormcrow just looks at Nox as though to say, are you ready to face this?
You
Not
just.
so?
Oh, I never put Nox in, did I? Where's Tony went?
I thought Nox was in there.
Hold on,
Uh-uh.
she was with you guys in thingy, but I've not put a token here. You just see Nox sort of look and shake her head like, no, I'm not used to. No. After what they done,
And I just sort of
It's
nod
just-
my head and sort of think, okay, well, we've got to figure out something we can. I've just got to figure out something I can do with her, but I've already got a plan going through my head for what we can do, so she doesn't have to face it.
sort of looks to everybody and just, I didn't want to say it in public, but I think I want to stay here for a while. This seems safe. This seems like nobody can get to us here.
Ramala,
And I
I was
sort of-
going to suggest.
I would sort of nod to her and smile and go, I think that may be a good idea, Knox.
What were you going to say, Neva?
I was going to suggest that your dad stay here. If we could maybe set him up somewhere.
I mean,
You know, there's like a home that deals with old people.
he's not old. Let's be honest. He's not that old. He's still got plenty of years left in him.
His brain's old though.
That's true. His brain is old. I think you're right, though. I think as lords and ladies of this place,
Maybe we could buy some land and set a place up for.
well, apparently we're
Knox
entitled to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if Knox, would you mind, keeping an eye on my dad? He likes you, and you get on, and
Knox's
You-
flashback of the last time cleaning Vikram up of shit.
And I
Just
sort of
say-
look over and see the look on her face and go, I think probably we can afford to get some staff in to help with that as well.
Aye, I meant more. I meant we would do that, and Knox would just kind of check in on him every now and then.
You see Vietnam flashbacks like going up through her head, like
Fortunate Son starts playing in her head.
yeah, basically you see that. I just imagine Stormcrow starts playing. Oh, I've got this new tune in my head.
But anyway, either way, Knox, don't worry about it. I can see that you've clearly been traumatized by my father, and I understand that. Yeah, we'll find someone to watch him. I think that's a good idea, Neva. It would be good to know he's safe here, and maybe he can start acclimatizing to society once again. And
I don't think that's very safe.
what?
I mean,
for society.
What do you mean society? No, they'll be fine. That's great.
of all the
Nothing wrong with
places that there are, there's probably somebody that can help with his mind here as well.
Exactly.
For all you know, next time you see him, he could be like your old dad.
Be nice. Even if he's just a little more like himself. But
Yeah.
he's definitely better, safer here than he is with us.
You just see like Captain Azrael sort of turn around and just, yeah, you guys really attract some not so safe people. I'm sorry. I'm still sorry about that, by the way. Pointing to you, Stormcrow. Did anyone figure out anything
Again,
to help you?
Subconsciously rub the scar on my head and go, well, since we've been here, it's not been hurting and I haven't been able to feel his presence. So, I don't know. I want to have a word with the king to see if his mages know anything about anything that could help me.
Yeah, there might be something in the libraries or something that could help.
Maybe that astral force can come up with something for me. I don't know.
Yeah, Telep is. Yeah, you can ask him. He's always good at. He always loves speaking to new people.
He
We're
will
not.
laugh like that and like waits for everyone else to get the joke. Because he really hated us in his face.
Yeah. Although Ramala quite likes him. He sound him. He made me this arm.
Oh, I didn't even notice you had a new arm. That's pretty cool. Sorry
Yeah,
about that as well. Like that was
No, it's okay.
that was weird.
That was more my fault than anyone else's. But no, it's all good. I can do magic now. And I'm not hearing the note in my ears, in my head so much anymore, which is good.
That's great. And he looks to you, Stormcrow. What does he mean by the note?
And I just look at him and just go, demon shit. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Yeah, I understand.
I'm gonna, if you don't mind, and I'll turn to the guys working on it. I don't mind helping out here for the day. I don't have anything else to do, and or should we all stick together? I mean, where are we going next? The library?
I want to go to the library to look up the crossbow and yeah.
All right, I'll come to the library then, since everyone's going.
I mean,
Every
I was gonna. On you go.
yeah, no, I was going to say, is everybody wanting to go to the library or are they?
Yeah, well, we'll stick with the library. Abby will do the other thing later.
Okie doke.
Well, Stormcrow wants to go and see if you can chat with the mages and see if he can discover anything in the Astral Forge that might help him. Anything that they can do to help him block out Killian's link.
Okie doke. So, you guys, like Azrael and all that, is just like greets you, says goodbye, shakes hands and things like that, bows. You think very sarcastically, but in a fun sarcastic, not like being offensively sarcastic. And you guys come outside, go to your cart. Are you telling Alfie or Alfred where to go?
That's so
What was it?
that's so cool. Giving us a airship.
I know.
Also, his name's Ali. Ali the Valley.
Ali the Valley, sorry, yeah. That was it. So, I'll say that Takura, Emrys, and Nox sort of turn to you all and say, like, Emrys goes, we'll go back to the palace, see if there's anything we can do for them. Books are not my strong point. And he picks out like a book that he's already trying to read. And he's just like, still have a few hours to go on this. And
for now, Mouse is going to go with them because I'm going to have to go to bed in a sec because I'm shattered.
Okay, doke, no problem. Well, if that is everybody having to drop because they're shattered, I think we'll call it there on this one just now.
Yeah.
Because the next bit is quite mouse orientated. So,
Sorry.
if you're going that way.
Well, I'll go to the library, but I will have to call it tonight.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. That's fine. Yeah. So, where we pick up next time, we'll pick up in the library.
The library.
Yay! Reading books, all that
Library.
So we're gonna learn